So we're back on my homepage, my LinkedIn homepage, and we've talked about how to connect with professional association people and groups, and how to connect with those through ONET. We also want to talk a little bit about how you connect with alumni from your university. This group is potentially the most valuable group you can connect with through LinkedIn. Why? Because they experienced the same thing you experienced. They went to the same university. They probably went to the same clubs, participated in the same clubs and organizations, took the same classes, know the same faculty. So you have a connection already. And this is a warm connection, meaning if you reach out and they know you're from Paradise Valley Community College, they're most likely going to help you. And you can start developing relationships and go with that. So how do you connect with your alumni? This is the best way to go. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to go and search up here and type in Paradise Valley Community College. And you see what comes up. And you can do this obviously with any university you've attended. So we're going to go to Paradise Valley Community College, and we're going to go to their LinkedIn site. Now what happens is you will come to the LinkedIn site for Paradise Valley Community College. And what I want you to pay attention to is where it says alumni down here. Now you can get all sorts of news about what's happening in Paradise Valley Community College, all sorts of things that are going on. But probably the most important thing LinkedIn can produce is these 10,000 alum. See where we have 10,000 alum? These are people that have graduated from Paradise Valley Community College, probably studied the same thing you studied, and can help you in your job search or internship search. But you should connect with them first. And that's why we suggest that you open up your LinkedIn account as soon as you can, connect with as many people as you can. And as you go into the job search, then these people will be more willing to help because you've developed relationships with them. So we're going to click on alumni here. And here's these 10,000 alum. And here's what you want to do. You want to first look at the area you want to work. So let's say you want to stay in Phoenix. So you're going to narrow it down to the 8,000 that live in Phoenix. 8,000 Paradise Valley Community College alum live in Phoenix. Then what you want to do is you want to look at maybe where they worked. You can do the arrow down and you can look at companies that they worked at. And particularly if you've done our job search strategy workshop, we show you how you come up with all sorts of companies that have jobs. And if they have a job, one of the things you want to do is you want to be connected to somebody who works in that organization that can help you with the application process, maybe introducing yourself, that sort of thing. So this is one way you can search. So you can go to, let's say, Banner Health, if you have a background in health science or even business and or computer security. You can go to Banner Health and see all of the 79 people that work in Banner Health in different capacities. And you can connect with them. And so you just hit connect, add a note, and send now. So you're connecting with people that have graduated from your college, your university or college, and is working at a place that you'd like to work and may even have studied what you've studied. Well, let's see if they did. So we will eliminate Banner Health and we'll get back to our 10,000 or 8,000 alumni that work in Phoenix. Then what we'll do is we'll click on next here. And what you can see is what they do: operations, business development, sales. So if you're interested in sales and you want to connect with people in sales, you just click on sales and you'll come up with the 702 alums that work in sales. And they work in sales in these organizations. So let's take out sales for a second. And let's go next. So we saw how we can use what they do to connect. We can also see what they studied. So let's say you're a psychology major and you are studying psychology at Paradise Valley Community College, and you want to connect with some people that have done maybe you want to do an informational interview with somebody that studied psychology that's in the field. So we click on psychology, and then we see where they work. So a number of people are working at different organizations that are business related. But here's one, two that work in Make-A-Wish, and maybe you want to talk to them about how they use their psychology. Or maybe you're like a lot of psychology majors that actually get into business, and you want to maybe work at CVS, work at the business side or the health section side, and you can click on there and connect with those folks. And here they are. Some people will still be in college and others will have graduated. Here's a person that's a senior medical encounter analyst, and they studied psychology. And you can call them and say, what did they do? How did they get it? Do they have any advice for you that's interested in maybe working in the field of psychology? So this is really important ingredient in your job search, and developing these relationships are really important. So we're going to make a wish out there, CBC pharmacy and psychology. Let's take a look at another. Okay, so let's take a look at another area of study, what they studied. So we looked at psychology. Let's take a look at nursing. You are a nursing student and you want to connect with nursing alum. You would click on the 352, and here are all the areas in which they work. So again, it's important to develop these relationships. But once you find out somebody's working at a place that you're interested in, or you spotted a job in their website, hopefully you're connected with them already because you've been working on it through year 2, year 3, and you've developed a relationship. If not, you connect and you don't ask for a job, you don't ask for an interview, you just connect with them, talk a little bit about your experience at Paradise Valley Community College, that you noticed that they were in the field of nursing and you're studying nursing, and connect with them. And then hopefully down the road, you have the opportunity to maybe meet for coffee, or at least they would introduce you to some people in the field. So Banner Health, if you want to work in Banner Health, look at how many people are working in Banner Health. And a lot of them will be in nursing as well. So you connect with them, and again, that builds up your relationships and builds up your opportunity to network for jobs and career changes and all sorts of information on the field. Okay, let's take a look at one more. So let's get rid of Banner Health, let's get rid of nursing, and let's see another major that we can look at. All right, business, administration, management. This is really important. So there's 808. We click on business management, and then we see where they work. American Express, USA Insurance, Wells Fargo. These are all top employers that if you have a connection to, they can help you. Okay, so Bank of America, we would click on and be able to see the 5 people that work in the Bank of America. And there's an assistant vice president in the financial center. That is a third connection to me, so I could maybe email them and find out information if I wanted to. I have a lot of third connections here, so they're not really good connections. You want second and first connections, and as you develop these relationships, they'll develop into first connections. So when I would hit connect and we're connected, then we would be then we'd be first generation connections, and then we can develop relationships that way. So this is how you use LinkedIn's alumni page. It's very valuable. It's probably the most valuable part of networking I think you can use. So become familiar with it, connect with alum, do some informational interviews, and it'll all pay off. Okay. One last thing, you can actually look for more recent alums. So what you can do is do the start year and change the start year to, let's say, 2010 to 2019. And then that will reduce the number of alums that graduated earlier on, most recently, obviously, and connect with them. So you have more in common. But I always say keep it open. Keep it open because you want to meet people that were in the field for a while, okay? And that's really important, to meet people that have been at an organization for a while, that have a higher, let's say, standing in the organization, and they could refer people to you and information, and maybe even get you some information on opportunities. Okay, that's it with the alumni page for the Paradise Valley Community College.